Wrangler Jeans for a modern cowboy. Wrangler is part of an iconic trio of American denim manufacturers along with Levi's and Lee. The brand has grown from a small factory in North Carolina to a multinational corporation. Although his story began at the end of the 19th century, the official year of the appearance of Wrangler is considered to be 1947. That's when the first models of jeans for cowboys appeared, which became the starting point for modern collections. Blue Bell. In 1897, a 20-year-old American named C. Hudson, who grew up on Spring Hill Farm in Williamson County, Tennessee, decided to leave his home and go looking for luck. He left for the developing textile town of Greensboro in North Carolina. Hudson's first job was sewing buttons for 25 cents a day in a small factory. However, after 7 years, the plant went bankrupt and closed. Then the tailor, already experienced, bought some sewing machines. Together with his brother Homer, he opened his own production under the name Hudson Overall Company. The brand was engaged in sewing workwear, in particular the combines, which at that time were engaged in its competitor Lee. But that didn't stop the Hudsons from expanding. Having settled on the attic of a small store, they created a craft for workers. By 1919, the brothers were able to move to a larger location. They renamed the business Blue Bell Overall Company. Legend has it that a group of railwaymen who bought the jumpsuits from a Hudson store donated a bell to them. After spending time in the factory, he was covered in blue denim dust, like everything else there. That's where the name Blue Bell came from. In 1926, Big Ben Manufacturing of Kentucky purchased Blue Bell for a whopping $585,000. Even though the companies merged, the Hudsons kept their name. The reason was that it was on the hearing and became incredibly popular. Production also remained at its previous location in Greensboro. With the help of the new owners, the Blue Bell offered a collection of Super Big Ben jumpsuits. It happened in 1937, and the clothes were truly innovative. The special thing was the sanforization technology. It is named after the American businessman and inventor Sanford Lockwood Clutt. He created a method in which a fabric made of cotton or other fibers came to tailoring several processes: stretching, shrinkage and fixation both in length and width. Thus, the shrinkage of ready-made things after washing decreased to 1%. The first Wrangler jeans. Following the death of the company's founder, Blue Bell acquired Casey Jones, a workwear manufacturer. In his possession was an unknown brand Wrangler. Translated from English, the word means a disagreeable person who loves to argue and shout. Mark would have stayed on the backbench if it hadn't been for the cowboy Bernard Lichtenstein, nicknamed Rodeo Ben. North American extreme sports enthusiast by association, was also the best tailor. He made sturdy jeans for cowboys, dubbed the Wrangler 11 MWZ, but later rebranded in 13 MWZ to show the denim's 13-ounce density. In 1947, Cowboys Jim Shoulders, Bill Linderman and Frackles Brown tried out the new cowboy cut jeans. The high landing allowed them to move more easily in the saddle. The back pockets were also made higher to prevent rodeo participants from sitting on their belongings when driving. The firm rivets, designed to strengthen the strength of the pockets, became smooth so as not to scratch the saddle, and the harness was extended, given the heavy straps and buckles. Jeans sat tight up there, but they were loose down there. Blue Bell Wrangler, Stone Forest. The novelty was also the use of broken twill, thanks to which the Wranglers did not twist on the leg, reinforced seams in the places of the greatest wear and tear were responsible for longevity. Finally, there was a lightning bolt in the latitude that replaced the buttons. Jeans became the main item of clothing at the rodeo and beyond. The company, once known as Blue Bell, became known as Wrangler. For years, a tag inside each pair read, "Designed by Rodeo Ben, a cowboy tailor." Since then, a distinctive trait has been the letter W, embossed on the back pockets next to the leather patch. He wasn't on his belt like other brands. Advertising Wrangler. The first so-called ambassador of the brand was rodeo champion Jim Shoulders, the one who was one of the first to wear their jeans. He won a total of 16 world championships, including an all-around rodeo, on bulls and on horses without a saddle. This contributed to the popularization of jeans. The company has received endorsement from the Pro Rodeo Cowboy Association. It has since become synonymous with the West. In subsequent years, the brand opened a plant in Belgium, successfully started in Europe. By the 1970s, jeans ceased to be the prerogative of cowboys. Girls and Wrangler models began to appear on magazine covers. They ended up wearing everything. In 1982, the brand became the main sponsor of professional racer Dale Earnhardt, the 7-time champion of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. The culmination of the advertisement was the blue-yellow Wrangler jean machine. Then in a series of commercials appeared Willie Nelson, composer and singer in the style of country music. At the time, Wrangler was at the zenith of its glory. No wonder the VF Corporation proposed the merger. It already included brands such as Lee and Jansport. Dale Earnhardt advertising Wrangler, Stone Forest, Stone Forest. The next stage was the release of the film Life in the Style of Country, with George Strait in the main role. He flaunted the blue Wranglers. Later came the entire George Strait Cowboy cut collection, which included jeans and shirts. Shirts Wrangler. In 1997, Jeans 13 MWZ celebrated their 50th anniversary, but the Wrangler spirit marked its 100th anniversary in business. The Hudson brothers managed to turn the company into a giant. But that doesn't mean the brand couldn't brag about anything else. Western snap shirts were and remain no less popular. Given the same name cowboy cut, they fasten on the buttons, have a detachable collar and 2 chest pockets. The model is made from cotton tweeze density of 7 ounces. Also included in the line are classic shirts from a combination of materials, cotton and polyester, light cotton models and denim shirts with the addition of elastic fibers. It can be monophonic options or cliched. The collection is 20x marketed as clothing for the modern cowboy. It includes shirts with a button-down collar, 1 or 2 chest pockets. In 2003, VF added a new Riggs workwear line. This is a premium workwear with special characteristics. For example, shirts with such a mark have a free cut, so as not to constrain movements during work or active rest. Special attention deserves models of fire-resistant material based on cotton and nylon with the mark ATPV 9. 5 calories per square centimeter. This means that the clothes protect against the energy emitted by the electric arc, which arises during short circuits. Cal is the calorie, the energy needed to raise 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius in 1 atmosphere. Measurement of feces/cm2 means the amount of energy that comes to 1 square centimeter. The beginning of the burn of the second degree can occur from 1. 2 calories per cm2. 1 calorie per cm2 can equal the retention of a finger on the tip of a flame for a second. Wrangler. Today, the brand has great fashion collections that include collaborations with Ford, Pendleton Whiskey, PBR, Professional Bull Riders, Thrills Co., and a bathing ape. In 2017, in honor of the next Jubilee, the brand teamed up with the cult artist Peter Max. The 1970s art-based collaboration included 2 stages: jackets, jeans, shirts and t-shirts, and corduroy clothing in vibrant psychedelic shades. As for the classic denim jacket's 124 MJ jacket, Wrangler offers models of dense denim. The same broken twill is applied, and the chest pockets are equipped with firm line W. There are any shades, from rich blue to faded blue. Insulated models have a lining of Sherpa, an artificial fur. Such a jacket has recently become a participant in a collaboration with White Mountaineering. Sneakers. Wrangler. Wrangler offers a variety of styles and fabrics, including the ProGear TM collection, hunting clothes and the Aura women's line of jeans. With the release of Genuine Wrangler, a premium denim fabric appeared. New concepts also continue to emerge with enviable regularity. They include Wrangler Spa using skin care products on the inside of jeans, as well as an amazing campaign called Stop Thinking. It was a great plan designed for people to live without fear, doing alpinism, motorcycle racing and many other extreme sports. The brand even teamed up with the AQHA, American Quarter Horse Association, to develop the ultimate riding jean for riding horses. Wrangler sneakers, Stone Forest shoes, of course, does not occupy the first place in the list of makeup brands. However, she stands out for the line of sneakers from denim. The models are equipped with a vulcanized rubber sole, and on the top there is a branded leather patch. There's also suede shoes with perforations for the warmer months. The KYF collection combines high performance and everyday style. It includes sneakers with a memory foam sole.